World War II. After the battles had passed through an area, the cleanup operations promptly commenced. First, efforts were made to locate and bury the fallen soldiers. Then, the collection of small arms, ammunition, grenades, and similar items took place, and these were transported away from the scene. Next, the larger armored vehicles that were either disabled or abandoned were cleared from the roads, often pushed aside to be scrapped later, sometimes months or even years after the conflict. Finally, the softer-skinned vehicles were towed to designated collection points for scrapping. The entire process of completely clearing a battlefield could span several months or even years. Interestingly, some of the massive and unwieldy vehicles were left at the sites of their destruction, and local scrap merchants would later have the opportunity to purchase tanks and other armored vehicles for scrapping during the post-war period. Throughout this lengthy process, there were opportunities for individuals to salvage items from the battlefield for further use. Farmers, in particular, recognized the value of acquiring robust off-road vehicles and other sturdy transportation means to haul heavy loads across rough terrains and fields. Once the fighting had ceased, civilians would often appear to scavenge through the remnants of the battle. Naturally, nobody saw tanks, artillery guns, or other impractical vehicles. However, farmers, in particular, had an eye out for kubelwagens, the nifty little German fuel cars with excellent off-road capabilities. If one could find an undamaged or slightly damaged kubelwagen, or even an abandoned one left behind by retreating German troops, such vehicles, along with their amphibious cousin, the Volkswagen Schwimmwagen or swimming car, would sometimes disappear into barns only to re-emerge in the post-war era as farm vehicles. Farmers particularly favored the little Kettenkrad, a vehicle that was a cross between a motorcycle and a half-track, making it exceptionally useful for agricultural tasks. Many of these Kettenkrads found their way to French farms in various locations across Europe, where they served long and productive lives. Was this response better or worse? Trucks, which played a crucial role during the war, often found new lives as furniture delivery lorries or general cargo haulers in the post-war era. German motorcycles and staff vehicles used by German divisions were also highly sought after and salvaged. At the war's end, prized Mercedes and auto union cars were liberated as spoils and taken to the victor's homeland or discreetly hidden in former German-occupied nations. Later, they emerged as family cars or were left in barns for various reasons. Over the past 8 decades since the war's conclusion, there have been numerous ways people obtained German Army and Waffen-SS vehicles. However, most of them have been scrapped over time, while a fortunate few found their way to museums. Even today, people continue to search for these relics, and the barn find phenomenon has been a consistent source of such discoveries since the 1970s. Every so often, neglected barns reveal relics of the Third Reich's once mighty war machine. The following selection showcases some barn finds of German World War II vehicles from the last 20 years or so, along with the country of discovery mentioned in each vehicle's caption. It's worth noting that this list is not exhaustive, as new discoveries continue to emerge every few months. Additionally, there are images and footage of restored versions of these vehicles in action today. Many thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share, and also visit my video, The Most Incredible World War II Relic Find Ever, the story of the Focke-Wulf 190 found in a Russian forest. You can also help to support both of my channels at PayPal and Patreon, details in the description box below.